Hey everybody, YuseiTheSynchroHero. Here we have a mixed tier battle. My first ever uploaded mixed tier battle, a rematch against Silver Kitsuren. Basically he has Ononokusu and I had Latios. I go for the Dragon Pulse, but he switches in the freaking Slowking, and I'm like, dude, you do not see what I did there, son. Seriously? So I go for the T-Bolt, do some awesome damage. He goes for the Amnesia, and I guess trying to set up on me or whatever, but I guess he forgot that my Latios can carry Thunderbolt. So here, I decide to go for the Thunderbolt again just to take him out, but he switches in Porygon 2. And yeah, this thing is like a pain in the neck. Seriously. You have no idea. Because of the Evolution Stone, the pre-evolved, the unevolved Pokemon, the not fully evolved Pokemon, get their defense and special defense increased by 50%, and this thing's defenses are pretty good, and it has Recover, so it can stall me out all day long. That's why I have Toxic, and he switches out into Terrorking, which I'm like, okay, well, this is going to cause me some problems. Because here I was going to switch out to Burning Soul, but then again, I thought he was going to predict my switch and go for like Stone Edge or something just to take him out, but no, he just goes for Close Combat, and I'm like, crap, I lost my defensive wall right now. Because of overprediction, I guess, on my part, and pretty much a dumb play, I guess, so I go to my Ace Jet to pretty much clean up the mess that I just did right there, so that's good. So here I go for the Dragon Pulse. I know it's going to take it out because of the defensive drops that the Close Combat gave him, so yeah, no more Rampaging for you. So he actually switches out to his freaking Porygon 2. And here I was going to switch out because I was afraid that I couldn't take this thing out with one hit with Dragon Pulse, but I didn't want to switch out because I didn't want anything taking a hit. Because I may as well do some damage, and if I die, then, you know, I can just bring in something into Revenge Kill. But I do take him out, so that's great for me. That means it's pretty much not going to be walling me anymore, so that's kind of cool. So now he brings in Espeon. So here, I think he's going to use like some like Shadow Ball or something. I know these things have Shadow Ball because most of them do anyways. Then I go to Lapras to pretty much take that Shadow Ball like a beast. And I actually had meant to make this Lapras a female and give her a nickname, but I'll do that the next time I put up a battle involving this Pokemon. So, yeah. Slowking pretty much dies to a Thunderbolt because, you know, didn't see that coming, I bet. Or maybe he did. He just didn't. He couldn't really switch out into anything. Or actually, he probably could have, but he brings in Aerofoon. And Aerofoon is a grass type introduced in Gen 5 and has Mischievous Heart, which he really didn't get to utilize that much in this match. Basically, it makes it so that non-attacking moves like Leech Seed, Toxic, Stun Spore get a +1 priority, meaning they can go first before me. So anyways, I switch in Burning Soul to take the Close Combat because he's a ghost and does nothing to it. But I use Fire Blast instead of Hidden Power Ground. Now, there was two things that were in my mind at the time. One, I was like, I guess I predicted him to switch out, or I forgot what type Terrorking was for a brief moment. Call it a brain fart if you want. Now, this was a dumb play on my part too. I used Recover, thinking that he could take a Stone Edge from that. I'm like, dude, what are you thinking? Because, man, I guess I got incredibly nervous. This match was pretty fast-paced, and yeah. So I bring in Arceus, my Aerodactyl. Well, actually, this is the Arceus, not Aerodactyl. That's why there's a question mark there. So I go for the U-turn as he substitutes, which is great, because now I can bring in Lapras in for free and break the sub. So now I can pretty much take this thing down with an Ice Beam, and there's nothing he can do about it. Even if he goes for like Stab, Dragon Claw, or Outrage, I know I can take one of those. But he goes for the Earthquake, and I take it out with the Ice Beam, so I'm like, yeah, that is pro. That is how the pros do it, or whatever. So he brings in freaking Espeon again, and I go for the Psychic after he Psychics, and I'm like, alright. Does around half, and I think I'm going to switch out for later. Although it would have been kind of pointless to do that because of what happens next. He gets a critical hit on the Psychic as I bring in my own Ononokusu. So that was kind of annoying because I couldn't even get to use him this match. So I bring in my Arceus and pretty much take the Psychic, like, meh. It took a lot of damage, but I had enough power to take him out with a Crunch. Now, even with them being weakened, because this Arceus has Weak Need, or whatever ability it is, it pretty much means his attack and special attack drop by half whenever it's HP drops below half, but he had enough power to take out the Espeon because it's frail and the crunch is super effective and all that good stuff. But in the end, this turned out to be closer than I thought. If I hadn't been misplaying some of my pokes or whatever, then it wouldn't have been this close. In fact, if my Arceus had died to that Psychic, then my Lapras would have died to the Psychic and I would have lost. So by losing my Registeel and my Shandera along with the Latios with stupid misplays, I lost half my team to dumb misplays. But I still won in the end, which is like, whoa, that's crazy. I came back up from behind or whatever, I guess. You know, no, that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. I pretty much was down by 3 and then I pretty much came back up and win. So yeah, I gotta admit, that was really, really close. In fact, I probably could have prevented it from getting this close, but then again, where's the fun in that? Although, you know, I mean, you know. Anyways, if you like this battle, I guess check out for more if you wish. Doesn't matter. I don't know. And also, I have a question for you guys. For my video, I did something interesting. I tried making a border for the videos and stuff like that. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys like it? Well, you can point out that it's simple, but that is my point. So, yeah, I'm already gonna admit that it's pretty simple for what I wanted to do. But I was gonna use animated Pokemon sprites Gen 5. I found a place where I can get those, but for some reason I couldn't quite get them to be placed on the right parts of the screen. Like it would cut off right where I needed to be, so that was just kind of annoying. And I spent all of like last night trying to figure out how to do this, and I just gave up on it. So I decided to just come up with an alternative, and there you have it. So yeah, that's all for now, I guess. YuseiTheSynchroHero signing out. Peace.